Good morning, day 11 of my Great North Walk. I'm just leaving Teralba Lake caravan park there behind me. Heading down to Lake Macquarie now, walk along that for a little while. I'm into Newcastle today, finished the walk, so I think it's going to be kind of peri-urban walking today. Probably a fair bit of coast walking too, although it does go inland for a fair chunk. Alright, I'll spin the camera around when I get down near the lake, I guess, and something nice to look at. So I'm just crossing Cockle Creek, where it flows into Lake Macquarie, beside the main road here. Then I swing down away from the road, along the lake, away from the main road anyway. Okay, I've hit the lake. This is Lake Macquarie. When I left the room, it was 4 degrees. So I'm walking the Spears Point Fitness Trail now. So I'm about to leave Lake Macquarie and climb up inland a bit in through the hills for the next few hours, I think. So I'm just walking out of the suburbs of Warner Bay into the bush for a while now. A little bit of climbing, got to climb up to about 100 metres, but it's nothing too much to worry about. So I'm in the reserve above Warner's Bay. It's pretty vague. It's reasonably well marked. Well, the mountain bike boys have pushed a lot of informal tracks through, and I think they've knocked over a few posts and to stop walkers coming through. So you need to kind of watch this section a bit. You'll definitely need a map, because there's a lot of like informal tracks just coming in at tangents everywhere. So I've been following a golf course beside a golf course. It's going to cross under a major road here. This looks particularly dodgy. I can smell cigarette smoke too, so it smells like there's someone around. So I'm kind of back into the leafy suburbs. I've done a fair bit of climbing. I guess we'll call this Newcastle Heights, hey? Well, we have a sign. There's actually been plenty of markers around. I'm in Charleston now. I think I'm going down there maybe. Actually zag left. There's plenty of eating opportunities up here too if anyone's interested. There's this big shopping centre to my left. I think I'm going down here. Okay, I'm in Glenrock State Park now, heading towards the coast. It's very popular. The car park was overflowing. It is a Saturday morning though. This is Glenrock Creek, I think. I'm following this all the way down to the coast now. So I'm heading down to Glenrock Lagoon, but there's a track closure, so I'm actually had to cross the creek on the other side of the creek. I think this track's going to take me to the same place. I'll have to cross the creek on the beach, unless there's a bridge down there. Might add a kilometre to the day, I suppose. Okay, time to backtrack, back up the hill. I was going to walk along the edge of the lagoon, but it's saying no public access, so we'll find another way. And my day's getting longer. So that's where I'm meant to be, down on the other side of the lagoon down there. I'm getting further away at the moment with this closure I'm trying to get around. Anyway, that scout camp was a bit of a pain in the arse. I think there's a track that'll lead me down there, but we'll wait and see. There's been a lot of tracks, but they haven't all been open. Okay, I'm back at sea level. I'm going to rejoin the track up here, the base of this cliff. That was a fairly painful little detour. So that's Glenrock Lagoon. I think I was meant to come down that track there. All right, see if we can get around these rock shelves. It's not quite low tide, but anyway. So there's a seam of coal in the cliffs there. So I'm working these rock shelves for a while now. Looks like the tide's going to be okay. Probably about 8 k's to go, I guess. So it's not even lunchtime yet. It's progressing along fairly well. I might, once we get off the beach around these rock shelves, I might even stop for a bite to eat somewhere, I think. So I'm at the Merriweather Ocean Baths. You come from down there, and I've got about 5 k's to go to get to Newcastle on the end of the walk. So apparently Merriweather is a national surfing reserve. Something like Bells Beach and I'm guessing Margaret River. I didn't know that. I'm promenading now. So it's midwinter. There's still plenty of people swimming. A bit chilly for me. Side track here to a lookout. Why not? This is very fancy. Got a bridge kind of lifted up above the cliff line. So I'm thinking I'm heading down over there. That'll be the end of the walk, I'm guessing. So that was Strzelecki Lookout. I think I'm back on the track now. The marking's a bit variable through here. I'm basically weaving through the kind of streets of Newcastle now, trying to make my way to the wharf. Wow, haven't seen a marker for a while, but here we have one. I'm going back uphill. There's always another climb. So I'm down in the guts of Newcastle now. Well, I'm at Queens Wharf, wandering around trying to find the track head. Couldn't find it, but look what I found. Bit of an anti-climax. Okay, day 11. Finished the Great North Walk. I'm at the Newcastle station. I've got to wait 50 minutes for my train, so I'm going to try and find something to eat. So today was, I think I walked about 27 k's. I can't remember what the climbing was. It probably was about 300 or 400 metres. Maybe you have to check the slide at the end. It was a pretty cruisy day. I was in Newcastle by about 1 o'clock. I know I didn't really go hard. The only shitty bit was around Glenrock Lagoon there, I think it's called, where the track was closed. I ended up doing a big kind of make my own variant up to get around that, but yeah, once I was around that on the beach, it was all good. Just promenaded my way into Newcastle. The guts of Newcastle is a very pretty town. It's like the kind of the rocks area of Sydney where I started. It's a lot of sandstone buildings and it's very pretty. All right, if you've watched this so far, I normally do a video. The next one that'll pop up will be one I call The Dirt, which will be about the logistics, camping spots, water situation, permits, that kind of gear, on how I walk the track. So if that interests you, it'll be probably in line tomorrow, I reckon, or the next video up. All right, I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Thanks for coming along.